Alright dudes, so we're headed back to Eastbend. Got the bike a little bit more dialed in hopefully this time. Got my front forks rebuilt by Donnie at Evo Industries in Zebulon, North Carolina. Super cool guy, really knowledgeable, great turnaround time too. If you need suspension work done in North Carolina, I highly recommend him. So I took the bike to the track like a couple weeks ago after the front forks got rebuilt, trying to test them, get a feel for the bike again. And it didn't go very well because my front caliper was seizing up, so I lost the front end in like all the turns when I'd barely give it any brake at all. Oh, dude, what the dude? So this time around I got the front caliper totally rebuilt, it's all good, and I've made only one adjustment to the suspension from where Donnie had them. I softened the or slowed the rebound down by about 2 clicks and was hitting the test berm in my backyard, and it feels pretty good. The goal for today would really to just be dial the suspension in, get my turns feeling good, and focus on a couple of techniques that I want to improve on. Mostly keeping my head out above the bars when I'm turning to the right, because I feel like that's where I'm struggling the most, is probably my right hand turns. So we're going to work on that today and get the suspension all the way dialed in, I hope, and have a good time and not get any major injuries. So
this video is brought to you by Monster Energy AMA Supercross 2025.
We're back. Well, we're here. It's not super busy yet. It is Easter Sunday, so we'll see how many people show, and it's gonna be a good time either way. Let the air out these forks. Let's see if we can hear it. Nothing? Well, that's good. Well, because there's not a lot of people here, they're gonna go ahead and run all the big bike classes together. So we're gonna go ahead and head down there. First moto went pretty well. New Camel Supercross gear, fresh, matching the bike. But I did feel it kind of dancing in the rear end, and I think I torqued my axle nut, but it seems to be kind of moving in there a little bit. So I didn't bring that type of toolage with me because I didn't expect to be making adjustments to the axles, but we'll see if somebody's got one. It did tighten up quite a bit with these little tiny johnnies that I keep in my truck and in my pocket sometimes. They're honestly one of the best tools. Well, there's no 50cc's showed up today, so that's skipping a class, and there's so little people here, they're going to run both big bike classes together again. So if it stays like this all day, we'll get a lot of riding in, skipping one class and keeping the big bikes together. It's longer motos and less time in between. So know if my GoPro overheated or what, but it wasn't recording on that last lap. When I know it was recording, it just shut off. And I went through that long sweeper where there's like a crest in the turn, and I was sideways, you know, leaning the bike over, going through the turn, and I was just, my radius was too tight, and I shot off the inside of the turn, off that drainage ditch pipe that it goes over, and just soared through the air and came off the bike. I landed on my feet and my hand, and my hand feels better than it did a few moments ago. But yeah, that was pretty epic. I really wish I would have caught that one on film, because I soared through the air without the bike for a good second or two, but nothing really crazy happened to me other than my wrist's a little sore. I'm pretty sure I bent the bars a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can adjust it a little bit and straighten them out so I can ride a little bit more. Wrist feels okay enough to probably go back out, but yeah, that was a pretty gnarly little get off. But guess it's time for a new GoPro, because what's the point of crashing if you can't get it on camera? Well, I'm really sad that you guys couldn't see that death that I had, because it was epic. I mean, I had enough time in the air to be like, wow, I wonder if this is gonna hurt my feet. And it did for a second when I landed, but mostly my wrist is what's getting to me right now. But we'll try one more moto. I straightened the bars as best as I could, so we'll wait till it's our turn. We'll go back out there, try one more time. I think I was getting really comfortable out there a moment ago, and just got a little overconfident and was going through the turns pretty fast. So we'll go back out there, slow it down, and try again. Straight off of that. Honestly, that went way better than I thought it was going to. The bike still feels okay, and my wrist didn't really bother me that much, so not bad. I think we'll try and stay for like maybe one more moto, and then we'll get out of here. overall, pretty good day. Other than not being able to capture that nice soaring through the air with my body. But yeah, the bike feels pretty good. I put it down on the dirt one more time out there because I'm just getting tired. I'm starting to feel myself not being able to pull myself forward anymore. So it's probably time to go get some food and call it quits before I seriously get injured. So if you made it this far in the video, leave a comment. Tell me what new camera I should get, because obviously the GoPro Hero 8 from 5 years ago that I'm using doesn't work very good anymore. Stay tuned for another video, and get outside and do something.